Peace Collective. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Milan. I am an intuitive tarot reader and psychic medium. If you guys are new here to this channel, welcome. If you guys are returning, welcome back. It means the world to me each and every single time you guys join. Thank you guys times 1,000 for being here and for deciding to spend your time and your energy here with me in these readings. As you guys know, this is going to be another general collective reading. However, this is a bit of a special one. We're going to get into another deep dive today. As you can tell by the title, we're going to look into the energy between Tupac Shakur and Diddy. Okay, if you guys are interested in readings that look more into celebrity culture, music, entertainment, I've got an entire playlist already curated. It's called the Deep Dive series, and that's where you can find more readings just like this one. If you guys are interested in personals, I do offer them. This channel offers love readings as well. Okay, so if this reading is not your speed, I'm sure there's a reading on this channel that may catch your attention if this is not the one for you, all right? Just as a quick disclaimer, everything in this reading is alleged until proven otherwise and for entertainment purposes only. Please take what I say with a grain of salt, you guys. Please do not give all of your power and energy away to a reader or a medium in any regard, okay? If you guys don't like what I'm saying, you can just click off the video. It's not a big deal. All I ask is that you guys keep it respectful with me and other people who may decide to jump in the comments as well, okay? If you guys like the style of reading, something here makes sense to you, you resonate with it, please leave a like on the video. It's absolutely free, 99. Leave a comment. I love interacting with you guys. Let me know what you know. All right, and share, subscribe. I'd love to have you guys here part of the family. So we're going to get right into this. We're not going to waste any time. If you guys clicked on this reading, then I'm sure you guys know who Diddy is. You guys know who Tupac is, right? Tupac wasn't necessarily signed to Diddy's Bad Boy label or anything, but you know, Tupac, Biggie, Suge, and Dre over there on the West Coast. It was a whole East Coast, West Coast thing. So again, if you clicked on this reading, I'm sure you guys know who these two are. So I've got a King of Cups that's going to represent Diddy, being that he's a Scorpio. And I have a King of Swords. This is going to represent Tupac, being that he was a Gemini, okay? Definitely a major RIP to him. And again, guys, I am a medium first before I'm a tarot reader. I really just use the cards to kind of help me decipher what it is that I'm picking up. So I don't really do a whole lot of channeling of people who have passed on and who are not here in this 3D reality anymore. So please bear with me as I'm getting into this reading, okay? It's most likely going to be a lot of messages from the past, okay? Again, being that, you know, Tupac has been passed on for what, 28 years now? So it's been a while, you know? So please bear with me as these messages, again, may be a little dated, okay? But I will say the readings I have done before with people that have passed on, they do have a very present and current energy about what the hell is going on in the 3D reality. So you just never know. We're just going to see what comes out. I'm going to start with an oracle deck. It's called the Oracle of Heaven and Hell. Okay, if somebody wants to timestamp this reading for when it starts, you're more than welcome to. So this kind of gives the light and shadow aspects of a situation or a person. So we're going to start with these, okay? Then we'll get into the tarot a little bit later to clarify, okay? Again, thank you guys so much for being here, for your support. We're going to start with Tupac's energy first and see maybe what his opinions were, his thoughts or feelings, okay, when it comes to Diddy. And then we'll do the same vice versa when we get to Diddy's portion, okay? His feelings, thoughts, or opinions regarding Tupac, okay? Let's see, Spirit. Thank you for these clear and concise messages. What is the energy when it comes to Tupac Shakur? When it comes to Diddy, please? Thank you. What is the energy around Tupac when it comes to Diddy, please? It's so funny because I was going to do this reading last night, at least at the time of this recording. It's January 11th, okay? So happy 111. But I was hearing from last night all up until today, that's why I fucked your bitch. And I'm like, where the hell is that even from? I know that's Tupac's voice, but I don't know what song that's from, okay? I don't know who he was talking about either. I feel like he was talking about Biggie's wife at the time, who was Faith Evans, okay? That's why I fucked your bitch. I was like, oh, okay. But let's see. What's his energy like around Tupac when it comes to Diddy, please? And if you guys, you know, don't like the oracle portion, because I am going to read from the guidebook, you are more than welcome to just kind of fast forward and skip over. It is not that big of a deal, all right? But I have Cialia, okay? Looks like the angel portion of this card fell out for Tupac, the number 45. It says motivation, okay? And in the reverse, you have this entity, this deity called Vine. And again, this is in the reverse. It says extreme opposites or opposing factions. So that's so funny that I was literally just saying that there was a whole East Coast, West Coast thing going on between Tupac's camp over there in Cali and then Diddy's camp over on the East Coast, Bad Boy Records. So that's funny that the extreme opposites and opposing factions came out in the reverse. The fact that it came out in the reverse, it makes me feel like Tupac really didn't want to be, possibly allegedly didn't really want to be beefing with people. Okay, and I believe that him and Biggie were actually good friends before the whole, you know, manufactured rivalry for money, you know, came about, right? But in this case, it's upright with motivation. So I'm going to just read the description of this particular angel, okay? But with this, again, with extreme opposing factions coming out in reverse, I feel like maybe Tupac didn't really want anything to do with that at first. It's kind of giving me, well, I did what I had to do, or, you know, like I tried to piece it up. I wanted to stay out of it, but it's like his back was against the wall, kind of, you know, like rap, say for example, like a rap beef, you know, you're going to look crazy or people are going to start looking at you funny if you don't respond or if you don't say anything. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. That, I mean, not so specific, but a roundabout, you know, like I don't think he really wanted to give it too much attention, you know, starting like an East Coast, West Coast beef until it happened. And he just ran with it. You know what I mean? It's kind of what I'm getting here. But let's see. I just feel like he really didn't want any parts of that in originally, okay? But we have Cialia. I hope I'm saying that right. The number 45, okay? It says, those born under the influence of Cialia love to learn and have many resources and facilities. So that makes me feel like he's very smart, or he was very smart, very intellectual, okay? Minus the whole, you know, thug life type of persona or image, especially if you listen to any of his interviews. Very intellectual person, very thought-provoking, Tupac was, okay? But it says, Cialia confounds the wicked and the proud while exalting the humiliated and fallen, and governs vegetation. Soul guardian of those born between 2:40 and 3 p.m., moral guardian of those born on May 3rd, July 14th, September 24th, December 5th, or February 15th. Physical guardian of those born between October 26th and October 30th, okay? So yeah, with this, it says, this particular angel confounds the wicked and the proud, okay? So basically like calls judgment upon them or strikes people who are wicked and evil and maybe boisterous and a little, I'm hearing wild boy, okay? I always get that energy when it comes to Diddy, like very wild boy. He didn't really give a fuck, very reckless, you know? And it says an exalting, which would mean to give freedom to or to excuse, right, the humiliated and those who have been embarrassed or hurt. Okay, so I feel like he may have been the type of person, maybe like in high school or while when he was young, like to speak up against bullies. Okay, and this card again specifically says motivation. So, you know, I feel like he has given a lot of motivation to people who came up after him, whether it be, you know, in music, rap, rock, pop, literature. Okay, I think he's got a heavy motivation on others in all avenues, not just hip hop and rap music. Okay, so very interesting. I just feel like, you know, he had so much more work to do before being taken from us, you know. But I'm gonna get one of these for Diddy. I can't wait to see what the hell comes out for him. Let's see. Who gives some clear and concise messages of the energy around Diddy, please, when it comes to Tupac. Jeez, that's so funny. Of course. So the number 2, and again, we're on Diddy's portion. This particular card fell out on the right side up of the low frequency deity, all right? And we have the angel in the reverse. So we have Aquarius, okay? It says immorality. And then the angel that fell out in the reverse is love and wisdom, okay? So, oof. That's so funny. Again, like, not to say or to take away from any intelligence that Diddy may possess, okay? But again, I get very wild boy energy from him. It's like maybe he wasn't moving in the most wise ways. And I think, didn't he start calling himself Love after a while? Like he dropped the Diddy moniker, or P Diddy. Now it's just Love. Okay, and we have love and wisdom in the reverse and immorality in the upright. Very interesting. And of course, you guys know if someone is immoral, that means they don't have any moral grounding, or they don't operate out of a moral basis, okay? Doing things or having a thought process, doing actions that may be against God, okay? But let's read it. Okay, number 2, Agaris is a duke. So I feel like that's a really high-ranking fallen angel, okay? But let's see. It says the second spirit, Agaris or Agrius, is a duke under the power of the East. Okay, there goes that East Coast, West Coast stuff. So we know Diddy is from New York, okay? Who appears in the form of an old, fair-haired man riding upon a crocodile and carrying a goshawk upon his fist. I'm not exactly sure what a goshawk is. A ghost hawk? I don't know. But he appears in the form of an old, fair-haired, so like an old white-haired man riding upon a crocodile. And it's so funny because I'm getting an image of Clive Davis in my head. I hate to say this, but I really, really feel like Diddy, you know, had his come up, or he was put in the position that he was in back in the day because of somebody like a Clive Davis, or maybe he was allegedly, okay, maybe potentially groomed by somebody like a Clive Davis, okay? But it says, despite this, he is mild in appearance, okay? So it's like you wouldn't expect him to be somebody of immorality, you know? Agaris makes people run who stand still and brings back runaways. Brings back runaways from where? You know what I mean? Very interesting, okay? Wow. All right. Sorry, I'm getting downloads as I'm reading, but it says he teaches all languages or tongues in existence and has the power to destroy both spiritual and temporal dignities. Wow. Okay. So a temporal dignity is like something that's of the earth, something material, something physical, like your physical body. Okay. So it says he teaches all languages. So this is a spirit that can speak to anything in any body, okay? In all tongues. That would mean like languages that may not even be of this earth, okay? And has the power to destroy both spiritual and physical dignities. So this is very powerful spirit, okay? He also causes earthquakes. Agaris was of the order of virtues and has under his government 31 legions of spirits, servant of those born between March 25th and March 29th. Why is that standing out? March 25th. Isn't that Biggie's birthday? Or is that when he passed away? March something, I feel like, around there. But yeah, this is very strange. Very powerful entity here. Very powerful spirit, okay? I feel like this is a spirit who lies. This is very deceitful as well, just intuitively is what I'm getting. Because again, it says despite this, you know, despite how he shows up, he is mild in appearance. So it's like you would never know that this is somebody that is here to literally like destroy you. Okay? Very interesting. So yeah, I'm going to get into another oracle deck, okay? I really, really enjoy that deck because it really kind of sets the tone, you know? But let's see. We're going to hop back over to Tupac really quick and see what else may come out for him. Okay, maybe his feelings or his energy, what it was like when it came to Diddy, okay? Can you just hear, please? Oh, what is this? Isolation just showed up. It says rejected, left alone, and self-inflicted. Okay. Wow. So yeah, that's what I was just saying. I feel like he didn't really want to even be bothered with the whole East Coast, West Coast stuff. Like, it wasn't supposed to be that way, okay? Left alone and self-inflicted. Let's see, why is it here, please? I feel like he didn't really like to be around Diddy for real, because, you know, if you want to isolate yourself from somebody, and again, this is specifically his energy toward or around Diddy, so it's like, why would you want to be isolated from him? Like, you know what I mean? Let's see. Suffering in silence. Wow, it says unspoken desires, real feelings, and broken dreams. Interesting. This person looks like he's very frustrated or something. He's got his head and his fist against the wall, like he's about to flip out or something. Or it's like he's trying to keep his cool, keep his calm, and like unspoken desires. He had a lot of like unspoken feelings when it came to Diddy, and I don't think this is something positive either. Okay, I'm hearing I really couldn't stand you. I really couldn't stand you. And it's giving me somebody, it's like, I feel like he was vocal about it in certain aspects. And you guys gotta remember, like, I was born a year after he passed away. So some of the things I've seen, like his interviews and whatnot, they're not from the exact time, you know, because I wasn't alive at the time. So things could be chopped and screwed or whatever, but intuitively I feel like he may have spoken out against Diddy, you know, very, very, very late at the end, or expressed his disdain for him. But I feel like he's kind of trying to communicate like, well, I wasn't done. Like, I had a lot more to say. I wish I could have really said what else I needed to say before, you know, getting taken out of here. You know what I mean? He had some really, like, not great, harsh feelings about him. Let me see. What is this? Why is it here, please? Chaos, upheaval, disaster, and downfall. Wow. It's a tornado. It's like very, very dark, stormy clouds. And we know that Diddy is going through it right now. He's been incarcerated for the last few months. I believe his trial starts in like May of this year, 2025. And yeah, again, like I mentioned way earlier, I do feel like, you know, spirit, no matter how long they've been passed on, especially when they feel as though, you know, there's unfinished business here in the 3D reality, like they are very aware of what's going on right now. And I feel like this is Tupac kind of acknowledging, like, yeah, you're having a downfall. You're suffering in silence because of all of the, again, immorality that you may have caused or done to other people. Okay, it's like you are the reason for a lot of people's broken dreams. Okay, a lot of people being isolated or shunned out is what I'm hearing, like being shunned away from the industry. Not just Tupac, but other people because of Diddy. This is giving me, you know, someone who may have created a lot of chaos, a lot of bullshit. Again, that East Coast, West Coast stuff, I don't think Tupac really wanted anything to do with that for real. I mean, Tupac is originally from Brooklyn, I believe. Wasn't he born in Brooklyn? So it was like he was on the East Coast for a little bit of his life before moving to Cali. So it's like East Coast, West Coast beef for what? I'm from the East Coast. You know what I mean? I feel like it was very like, I'm hearing immature. I feel like it was very immature to him until, again, it was like his back was against, he did what he had to do. And again, people like tried to take his life and all of that. So it went from, I've been getting this energy a lot, even just in my general collective readings, and went from 0 to 100 real quick with Tupac. Like, I tried to be cool. It's kind of giving me Kendrick Lamar energy. It's like, I tried to be cool. I warned you. I let you know I'm not with this, or let's just keep it copacetic. Let's keep it friendly. And now you want to try to, like, you know, attack my character, or in Tupac's case, you try to take my life. Oh, hell no. Now it's on like white on rice. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Kendrick. It's like, well, you brought up Whitney when I asked you not to do that specifically, and you did it anyway. Now all the gloves are off. You know what I mean? So very interesting. But let's go back to Diddy. We're going to use the same deck and see what comes out for him. Okay, again, this is regarding his energy or his feelings toward Tupac at that time. Okay. Yeah, you got love and wisdom in reverse, and this ugly spirit here on this card. This nasty looking demon. Oof. Okay, but let's see. Why is this here, please? And what is the energy around Diddy when it comes to Tupac, please? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like low-key, allegedly, I feel like Diddy may have like tried to push up on Tupac or something. I kind of get that intuitively. It's not the first time I thought about it, but it's not something I put much thought into. I would just, it comes up every once in a while. I was just like, I wouldn't be surprised if Diddy kind of had a thing for Tupac. Tupac was very attractive, very good looking man, Oh, wow. We have thrills here and masked. Okay, a masked person. I'm hearing shoot 'em up. Hit 'em up. Is that the name of the song? Hit 'em up. Yeah. Oh, okay. I think Tupac feels like Diddy has something to do with that. Okay, when Tupac, I think he was ambushed in like a studio. I don't know where. I don't remember where, if it was in New York or California, but I believe he was ambushed in a recording studio and he survived. And that's when it's kind of like the meter went from 0 to 100 for real. And I think Tupac feels like Diddy had something to do with that. Okay, you see this woman is masked up. Okay, the people may have been masked up because I'm literally seeing like a replay or like a visualization of people running in a studio and like attacking people. Okay, but it says hiding, concealing, and deception. And this thrills card, okay, it says continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. Yeah, and again, with this energy of immorality, you've got a liar with this mass energy and somebody who makes bad choices and has addiction problems. I think it's been made very clear through these last couple of months with what's going on with Diddy that, yeah, he has an addiction problem. He's been doing drugs for a very long fucking time, okay? The 2C and all that shit, he's been doing that shit for a very long time. This is not something new for him. I'm hearing like I'm not new to this, I'm true to this, okay? Yeah, continuous cycles. It's like he would have kept doing the same thing over and over and over again if he wouldn't have gotten locked up, like for real. He would not have changed. And this mask card is giving me, I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, and people would never expect it's me because it's me, Wow. Okay, why is this here, please? And again, I have unspoken feelings, then I have hiding and concealing, so it's like, D could have had some like unspoken feelings or some type of like desires for Tupac, allegedly, okay? Why is this here, please? Karmic. Oh, wow. We have karmic showing up. Third parties, haters, and lessons learned. Okay? Daydreaming, heading the clouds, delusions. Wow. Okay. A lot of these cards are in the reverse. But yeah, karmic's here. Okay? Third parties, haters, and lessons learned. He was definitely a karmic in Tupac's life. That's for sure. Again, with this chaos and upheaval, disaster, karmics will fucking do that. Create disaster in your life, and it feels like hell trying to get away from a karmic sometimes, okay? This is giving me like Diddy was definitely like behind a lot of this shit that was going on with Tupac and like and third party energy or using third parties to do his ill will. Okay, people behind masks, it's like I have people do my dirty work so you would never know it's me or something. Okay, this is kind of weird, but and again, this is not how I feel personally, okay? I'm channeling here, guys. Don't shoot the messenger, but I feel like Diddy, maybe back in the day, back in the 90s, he really felt like Tupac like hated on him or something, or again like those West Coast dudes, because I'm hearing him like get irate and kind of get upset, man, F those West Coast niggas and fuck them over there, and you know, like, fuck Suge. I'm literally hearing him like go off. Just fuck everybody. Fuck those hating ass N-words. You know what I mean? Like, I literally seeing him go off right now. Oh man. So it's kind of giving he really thought or felt like Tupac and them hated on him. Not hated him, like disliked him, but hating on him. You know? Like, y'all never will be me. You can never have what I got, or you can never have the success like Bad Boy has. Very, very inflated ego. I get from him, like, really bad. But let's see. We're gonna hop over to Tupac. Okay, we're gonna get right into the tarot and see what else comes out. I'm gonna use one deck for him, then I'm gonna use a separate deck for Diddy, just to see in case anything else needs to come out, or the same cards need to show face. If you guys like this style of readings, something here makes sense to you, leave a like on the video. It's absolutely free. I love interacting with you guys. Okay, let me know what you know. Please correct me. Add what you may need to add. Okay, don't be shy. Let's see, what was the energy around Tupac, please, when it came to Diddy? What was the energy around Tupac when it came to Diddy, please? Knight of Swords. Wow, you can't make this stuff up. Again, I was hearing like, that's why I fucked your bitch. I feel like Tupac had like a really good sense of humor. It's like, again, it's giving me like, Diddy, you really thought they hated on you? And in my mind, I'm getting like Tupac just laughing at him like, what? Nobody hates on you? Like, this is too funny. Now I'm hearing Kendrick Lamar, freaky ass nigga, he has 69 God. That's literally what I'm hearing right now. That's too funny. Okay, I digress. Okay. He got a sense of humor. But anyway, Knight of Swords. This is not funny. This is not a funny energy, guys. Okay, serious. Knight of Swords is really like aggressive, or somebody wants to pop off, curse you the fuck out. Okay, they got a lot to say. And it's urgent. It's like, I've got a lot I need to say in a short period of time, so I'm rushing in to say it. Again, maybe someone who wants to fight. This can be like maybe somebody in an act of violence as well, okay? 8 of Cups here, that's like walking away, leaving something that's not fulfilling you emotionally, okay? Following your intuition. 10 of Cups here, emotional fulfillment. That's like that's my happy wife, happy life card. If not, real estate, okay, a happy home. It sucks because I really feel like, again, that's why I said it went from 0 to 100 real quick with his energy toward Diddy. It's like either Diddy was like trying to brush up on him or something, I feel like, and with the emotional space, okay, put that together as you see fit, and Tupac wasn't having it with this 8 of Cups, or again, it went from like everyone was cool and copacetic, or I thought these people were my boys, again with Biggie and all of them over there, because Tupac and Biggie were cool, and it went from this, like everything seeming cool and copacetic and friendly, to, you know what, no, fuck you N-words, fuck you, you know, real fast. And Spirit is telling me, I think that they tried to convince Tupac that it was like Biggie who set him up. Again, like that studio incident, like a shooting in the studio. And it's giving me like Tupac knew it wasn't him. Maybe like after a while when it was a little too late, okay? Because this is giving me someone who may be like a little short-tempered in a way. Or a situation like that, obviously, you know, created him to be short-tempered. So I get like, he wasn't trying to hear shit. He wasn't trying to see shit. Like, well, okay, you said it was him? Okay. So yeah, I'm on that ass now. You know what I mean? So I don't think he really like had discernment about it or thought about it until a little later. You know what I mean? Why is this here, please? 8 of Swords. Wow. Okay. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. That can talk about feeling very stuck or feeling trapped, okay, in bondage, or feeling very guilty, feeling bad about something, spiritual imprisonment, if not physical imprisonment. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe, did he spend any time in jail, incarcerated before? I feel like he was, or there was like a case, like wasn't there some type of alleged like sexual assault case with him? I don't know if he ever spent time in jail for that, or if he got off on that case. I'm not sure, but this Eight of Swords is giving me maybe he spent a little time in jail. I can't help but feel like and again, we're reading about him and Diddy. So it's like this energy coming out related to Diddy is very interesting. I feel like Tupac could have felt as though Diddy was really trying to set him up to get him out of here. Whether that be by way of jail, sexual assault cases, you know, like tarnishing his image. They've been doing the tarnish your image thing, make you look crazy, make you look like a drug addict, make you look like a rapist forever, guys, okay? They've been doing that for the longest. And this is not new. So again, like the Michael Jackson treatment, the DMX treatment, the Cat Williams treatment, they've been doing it for years. So I feel like that's kind of how he's assessing it, you know? And this is giving me, he's viewing Diddy as someone who's guilty as fuck, okay? I'm hearing no rest for the wicked. He believes that Diddy is guilty as fuck for all of this that he's being accused of, okay? Well, let's see. Why is this here, please? Oh, what is this? Three of Wands, okay? This can talk about travel, doing business or enterprise overseas or across state lines. Okay, waiting for your ships to come in, an energy of patience and waiting. Oh, wow. Nine of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. I'm telling you, he feels like this is like a concerted effort. This is like a very consistent energy. I hate to be so like redundant, but it's very loud. You have this Nine of Wands and then the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles can talk about like collaborating or working with somebody, working together. I feel like maybe at one point, I don't know if did they ever work together, guys? I'm not sure because it's escaping me right now as I'm channeling. Like, I'll forget what I said 5 minutes ago as I'm channeling, like literally. But Nine of Wands, like perseverance, kind of, you know, this is like somebody who will get knocked down 10 times and get up 11. They don't give up. They don't stop. Okay. So he was a fighter for sure. So I'm saying it's like they try to take him out and he wasn't going to give up. He wasn't going to let it go, you know? Three of Pentacles and this Eight of Cups. Okay. I think he's viewing Diddy as the person who like wanted to collaborate with him, but he didn't want to do that. Okay. With this Eight of Cups, like he walked away from it or he followed his intuition to not do that. Okay. It's like he was a little defensive about it or a little guarded about it or something. Okay. Nine of Wands, this kind of gives me someone who's apprehensive or nervous, you know? Even the guy's face on this card looks like he's either exhausted or tired or like he's nervous. You know, I'm hearing the word paranoid. I feel like maybe even at some points, you know, Tupac became a little paranoid when it came to Diddy, you know, allegedly. Yeah, like there's something here about like him getting locked up while traveling, or they attempted to lock him up while he was traveling or something like that, okay? Or it's like they tried to stop his bag or try to keep him from growing or try to keep him from excelling or something like that. At least that's how Tupac feels. It's kind of giving, you know? Yeah, look at that. I just saw Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. It's like trying to stop his bag, stop his money. Because again, you had Diddy over there on the East Coast with a whole nother label that Tupac was not signed to. He wasn't making money for them or nothing. So that's, you know, that's business. That's business. So it's like, to Diddy, it's like, if I can knock you off your high horse, or you don't want to work with me, don't want to sign with me, okay, fine. I'll do whatever I have to do to make sure that your money is slowed up or that you're not seen in the right light. You know what I mean? Very interesting. Okay. What is this Knight of Swords, please? I saw the Empress. Why is this Knight of Swords here, please? Yeah, so it's giving like Diddy thought that Tupac and Suge and them over there were haters and hating on him Meanwhile, it's giving Diddy was really hating on them because they had somebody like a Tupac. Okay, I'm hearing Snoop Dogg. Even somebody like a Snoop Dogg, it's like he maybe wanted even part of that pie too. You know, but it just, nah. Okay, it's like if you can't beat them, or if they don't want to join me, then I'm gonna beat them. It's kind of what it's giving. And I'm getting like he was hell bent on it, Diddy. It's like he wasn't gonna let it go. Why is this here, please? Yeah, the Empress is showing up anyway. I just saw it, I shuffled, and it fell out anyway. So again, it's like to kind of keep him off his high horse, to keep him from growing. Of course, you know, we know he's a man, but emperor, empress status is like the top of the totem pole. Okay, all kings or all queens wrapped into one, very abundant, very prosperous. You know, they don't leave their throne for anything. Okay, they don't chase, they attract, right? But you have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So again, Tupac feels as though Diddy is responsible, or was again hell-bent on making sure that he didn't grow or get to this emperor empress status. Okay, even though essentially, you know, all these years later people would view Tupac as like an emperor empress, but again, he was only like 25 when he passed away. He was really fucking young, so he had a lot more work to do and a lot more accolades to achieve, you know. And this is like trying to knock somebody off their high horse, keep somebody stagnant, keep somebody stuck and unsatisfied, keep them, you know, from fulfilling their dreams, basically. So yeah, it's like, again, it really feels like Tupac is very upset or like angered because, again, he feels like Diddy tried to, like, I'm hearing the word sabotage. Basically what I'm getting here. Sabotage his growth, his wins, his accomplishments. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is giving me, like, again, like, that's why I fucked your bitch. Like, the mama can get it. Okay? The sisters, the brother can get it. The whole label can get it. It's no holds barred now. It's kind of giving me this Knight of Swords and the Empress. Okay, and I'm not really getting like Diddy's mom for real, but yeah, I've seen that. I've come across that before a couple of times where it's alleged that Diddy's mom is kind of the reason why Diddy is the way he is. Okay, being groomed and being exposed to certain things at a very, very young age. Okay. So it's giving like your mama ain't shit, your daddy wasn't shit. It's literally what I'm getting from Tupac. Like, God, very aggressive. Jesus. Wow. Okay. Okay, what is this? I need a couple more, please, for this. Oh, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, what is this? Four of Wands. Oh, wow. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune is like good karma, destiny, purpose, something that's meant to happen, okay, taking advantage of opportunities. And this Four of Wands is like marriage, okay, home environment, stability, celebrations, parties. Something about Vegas. Didn't Tupac get shot in Vegas? I'm seeing something about like a party or like a celebration or something. Oh, wow. Okay, that's what it is. Damn. So Diddy's been doing these parties for a long ass time. Okay, then you have Eight of Wands here. Again, this is kind of giving me like bullets or like a drive-by shooting or something. Two of Pentacles. Ooh, leash. And the Devil here showing up. Capricorn. Four of Cups. Wow. Okay, I'm seeing a lot here. This is making a lot more sense now. Okay. It's giving me this Devil card with the Queen of Wands. First of all, that's like a witch or like a warlock, okay? Or someone that is very sexually explicit, okay? Someone who will use their body and their looks to get what they want, okay? Someone who, again, a karmic. Didn't Diddy come out as a karmic, okay? Literally a karmic energy here, Queen of Wands and the Devil. I'm telling you, like, Tupac, very good looking man, very attractive. And I do feel like Diddy kind of had a bit of an affinity for him with this Queen of Wands and the Devil energy, because Queen of Wands is someone who's very attractive, male or female, very beautiful, very sexy, very handsome, you know. And with this Devil card, it's giving like lust, you know, sexually driven. Okay, and then you have this Eight of Wands and the Two of Pentacles here. So again, I feel like at one point Tupac was a little conflicted about the shooting and who was behind it, but until a little bit later, and then he kind of put two and two together, I feel like, and then realized, oh, it was you, in regards to Diddy, you know. But with this Four of Cups, this is making me feel like Tupac really like ignored or tried to reject Diddy's advances or something here. Again, very lustful sexual energy. This could even be a little obsessive, okay? And he was not gonna let it go. Oh, wow. Okay, Spirit. Wow. And you see, again, the house, party, celebrations, this weird karmic evil ass shit. Again, like sexually deviant. It's giving me like Tupac wasn't trying to take part in none of those Diddy parties. He rejected him, and you reject Diddy just the same way with Jay-Z. It's like you reject Jay-Z, they're gonna hold it over your head for the rest of your life. Okay? And what is it? Diddy, he's a Scorpio. Okay? I love me a Scorpio now, but they can hold a fucking grudge. They will hold a grudge. Same thing with what's his name? Drake. They will hold a fucking grudge, okay? And again, look at this. You have the Devil card and the Empress. So it's like, yeah, your mama wasn't shit. Your daddy wasn't shit. You ain't shit. You know what I mean? You may be in an emperor status because of all that money and you're a label-headed bad boy, but you really ain't shit, okay? What you did or what you had to do to get there wasn't rocking with Tupac is what I'm getting here. And again, it's giving me like he feels as though Diddy tried to like stop or create stagnancy with his Wheel of Fortune here. Literally, you know? And this is, yeah, now this is starting to make a lot more sense. Okay, and you got Eight of Swords, the Jail card, again, with these sexual proclivities, sexual deviance, in a party or a home environment. Okay? That's why I feel like Tupac is like, yeah, like you're guilty as fuck. You know, and it's giving me he didn't want any parts of that, like at all. Very interesting. Okay, let's get over to Diddy now. This is a lot. If you guys are enjoying this making any sense to you, definitely leave a like on the video, okay? Look at this, the Eight of Wands is showing up again. Totally different deck. I just saw that in the last deck. Eight of Wands, like a drive-by shooting or something like that. This is the card of like travel or good news, okay? Communication back and forth, but this is giving me this, like in my third eye, it just looks like bullets flying, you know? And then look at this, Two of Swords right under that. It's like he wasn't supposed to know who it was. He expected Tupac to keep a blindfold on, you know, to be blind, dumb, deaf, and retarded, but Tupac was too fucking smart for that, I feel like. Again, it may have taken a little while for him to catch on, but he caught on, you know. Let's see, what is the energy around Diddy, please? When it comes to Tupac? What was the energy around Diddy when it comes to Tupac, please? Oh, you can't make this stuff up, guys. You see I'm shuffling. You have the moon showing up already. Okay? You've got this succubus, incubus type demon in the water, wearing a mask and shit, doing like rituals in the moonlight, okay? This is giving me like Eyes Wide Shut. You guys have ever seen that movie? Or you can look it up with Tom Cruise. It's like one of those masquerade Illuminati ball type of movies, but that's literally what it's giving me. Okay, the moon is secrecy, things that are hidden, illusions, okay? Insecurities, fear, anxiety, things in the unknown, okay? There's energy around Diddy. A lot of secrets around Diddy. A lot of secrets. Oh. You can't make this up. Look who's showing up. The King of Wands. Why are you here? Why are you here? If you guys watch these readings, then you know who this King of Wands, the Sagittarius man is. I really am not trying to make it about him because I'm going to get on his ass next after this, but why? I'm gonna have to wait to get into this until I get into the Jay-Z and Tupac reading, because why are you here? Now, I know you didn't try to take out Tupac to put Jay-Z on the next level just for Jay-Z to be copying your blueprint, Diddy. Okay? Because yeah, Jay-Z copied Diddy's blueprint and made it just as good, if not better, than Diddy. Okay. I have to keep going with this because why are you here? I'm really not trying to make it about him, but it's screaming at me right now. Yeah, it's like Diddy was hell bent on getting these West Coast dudes the fuck out of here. You know. Why is here, please? Anything for the money. I'm hearing for the love of money. That's been a song I've been channeling for like a week now. For the love of money. Why is here, please? Queen of Swords. Okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here. I'm telling you, with this Queen of Wands and the Moon, okay? And then again, you had this Queen of Wands coming out before. It's like he's definitely had some type of secret, like, admiration or physical attraction to Tupac, okay? But it was hidden. Like, he didn't want people to know that, or maybe he didn't want people to find out. Okay, maybe like people in the industry knew about Diddy's proclivities, okay, just as they do to this day. They knew back then. I just don't think he wanted it to be known publicly, obviously, okay? Queen of Swords. So this is him viewing Tupac as someone who created boundaries with him. Okay? Maybe like went very cold and was very short with him. If it's not about business, I don't want to talk to you for real. Okay? Why is this here, please? That can be a lawyer or a judge as well, the Queen of Swords. Oh. Eight of Swords. Wow. Didn't I just say that? A lawyer or a judge. And look at this. You got the jail card. Eight of Swords. Ooh, the sun. Oh, you can't make this shit up. I'm telling you. Look at this. Ace of Cups. Five of Wands. The Sun. It's like, I feel like he almost felt ashamed for being attracted to Tupac because, again, it's like these are people you're supposed to be beefing with this Five of Wands, East Coast, West Coast rivalry, But again, that was just for the image. That was just for the money. It's not because, you know, again, I think Diddy was more about like, you rejected me, you didn't want me, or again, like, fuck these West Coast N-words because they're not going to make more money than us. They're never going to be better than us, okay? It's like something here affected his ego. And now it went from, again, like being cool, copacetic, and chill, whatever, to acts of violence and, again, F these West Coast N-words, you know, because of like his emotions or like his heart space with this Ace of Cups. Very interesting. Yeah, Ace of Swords at the bottom, I'm telling you. That's a truth card. Wow. Temperance. Sagittarius energy. That's why I keep saying that. Like, things went from being peace and equality, balance, tranquility and shit. 0 to 100 real quick. And his emotions got the best of him is what I'm getting here with Diddy. He went from emotion to emotionless. Like, nah, like, well, you say fuck me, then it's fuck you all the way. You know? Wow. Very interesting. Why is this here, please? Temperance is an earth angel as well. Again, another Sagittarius energy. Why is this here, please? That's what I keep getting at. It's like he really wanted to try to like take him out of here. Okay, the Temperance card again, like an angel. So it's like I feel like Diddy kind of knew or saw the light around Tupac in a way, or it's like there was something about him that like a very healing nature, or there's just something about Tupac I feel like that really grabbed Diddy's attention, and shutting Diddy down really hurt his ego or something, especially with this King of Wands. King of Wands can be a little ego driven. Okay, you have Nine of Pentacles here as well. Someone who's very self-sufficient, very affluent. They're very good at what they do, good at making money, independent as well. Again, the Emperor is showing up. Ooh, and the Hierophant. Yeah, this is like people in high fucking places, okay? With this Eight of Wands, this it can be law enforcement with the Hierophant, or with the industry reading, you know, the powers that be. I mentioned earlier, like a Clive Davis, you know, this is like the Lucian Granges, Leor Cohen's, Jimmy Iovine's, the Hierophant, if not people bigger than that, you know, the people in charge, with the Empress, the people in charge. So it's giving like Diddy has been, oh, I don't want to say that, but allegedly, I feel like Diddy may have been like an informant or somebody that works with the government. Okay, with this Eight of Wands, like in communication with the government or the powers that be for a very long time. Oh, this Two of Swords. But yeah, it's like people aren't supposed to know that. Okay, with this Two of Swords being here. But then the way, you know, the powers that be work, they're going to make it look like it was just independent. It was just Diddy. And it wasn't, you know. Or, you know, again, it could have been Diddy, you know, with this animosity, but he used his connections and his power, okay, the proximity to the powers that be, to get his dirty work done. Or I hope you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say. It's like using your resources that other people may not be able to utilize or have access to because of the position you're in, to get whatever you need done in secret or behind the scenes, okay? And he didn't mind paying a pretty penny to have something done or to have people cleaned up. You know what I mean, guys? In secret with the moon here. Oh, Jesus Christ. You can't make this stuff up. The Devil card. Capricorn energy. You can't make this up. And I already said that before, like from Tupac's energy, he's viewing Diddy like, well, what did you do? Or what did, you know, who did you have to mess with? Or who did you have to off? You know, or what did you have to sacrifice to get to where the fuck you're at, Diddy? You know? Wow. Very toxic energy. Again, energy of immorality and deception. The Devil and the Moon being here, and the King of Wands, that's definitely like a witch or a warlock, okay? There's definitely someone who dips and dabbles in like dark magic and things like that, okay? Eyes wide shut type of vibe. Again, like the Diddy parties. It's not just some, you know, freak off type of stuff. It's like very, I'm hearing like spiritually draining. Something here is very spiritually draining. Or it takes a lot of energy, okay? Wow. And again, this is like the industry, contracts, entertainment industry, just in general. Wow. Look at this, Page of Swords at the bottom. That's Gemini energy. So it's like he was viewing Tupac as like you're my son, or, you know, I make and break niggas like you, la 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 la. It's kind of what I'm getting here. Page of Swords is like stalking, watching, at least when it's coupled with the Devil card, okay? Because Page of Swords just in general is like surveillance or watching, trying to get more information, being very curious. And with the Devil, this is like someone who's obsessed, like stalking you, you know, asking around about you in all avenues. You know, again, I said that way earlier. It's like Diddy just would not let it go. Once you reject him, he's on your head top for the rest of your life. Especially in this case, again, with Tupac being very talented and very loved by the public. It's like, you're going to reject me and you're going to be, you know, at the top of the totem pole in this rap game where I'm supposed to be. He wasn't going to have it. He wasn't going to have it. And remember, Diddy was the person who wanted to be a rapper. He wanted to be the one in front of the camera, but he ended up behind, you know, behind the board, behind the camera as a producer. You know, like have Diddy bopping all in your videos because he wanted to be center stage. So it's a lot of ego and a lot of his emotion wrapped into this, it seems like. Why is this here, please? Yeah, Three of Swords. I'm telling you, like, he was hurt, like heartbroken, lost, separation here, because he didn't like that Tupac went cold on him or didn't want anything to do with him. You know? Wow, look at this. Nine of Swords, paranoid. I feel like even still to this day, because this energy right now is kind of bringing me back to this current time. This is giving me Diddy's energy now. Obviously, he's locked up in jail, you know, for right now, but this is giving me he still thinks about this with Tupac. It's like he still feels stressed or paranoid about it and like burdened. He thinks about it a lot. I think, yeah, look at this Emperor and the Tower. So this is him acknowledging like he knows that Tupac was supposed to be a lot bigger than he was, in a much higher position than he was, doing more, again, receiving more accolades. But then it's like upheaval, chaos with this tower here. Very interesting. You know, and it's giving me like, I don't want to say, I'm not really getting regret, but in a way, I think slowly but surely, the more that Diddy sits in isolation where he's at, it's like he has no choice but to think about all that he's done and the things that he may have set other people up to do or to get hurt, get killed, whatever, allegedly. It's like it's wearing on him, it's stressing him out. I think that's why I was getting that energy of being like very spiritually drained, spiritually depleted, you know? It's like a burden, or it's been a burden all of these years, you know? Nine of Wands is showing up again. Okay, again, perseverance, but it's like he would not let it go. His ego and his emotions would not allow him to let it go. Especially if, again, this man is, you know, making a lot of money, getting Grammy awards and whatnot. You know what I mean? If he did, Tupac, I don't know if he got any Grammys, but again, it's like being adorned by the public and you're gonna be dissing me, cursing me out. Oh hell no, we can't have this. You gotta get him out of here. And he rejected my advances. Oh no. Okay, so it's like he wouldn't let it go. I feel like with this Nine of Wands, he could have even been a little intimidated by Tupac as well. By like his grace, or like his energy, his presence was very intimidating in a way. Maybe just how he spoke, how he gave it up. It was very intimidating to Diddy in a way. Again, not to take away from Diddy's intelligence or whatever, you know, but he felt like, yeah, he felt like Tupac was his son. Again, oh, I can make a bunch of niggas like you, la 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 la. But at the same time, he felt almost a little threatened or intimidated by Tupac. Okay. Here, please. Oh shit! What is this? Knight of Pentacles just fell out. Okay, Three of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, yeah. This is giving me like somebody, again, like being very celebrated, making a lot of money, having a lot of accolades. Again, he still had a lot more to do, Tupac, but for what he did do during his time here, it made a huge stamp. It made a huge impact, a huge stamp. And Diddy is very well aware of that, okay? Knight of Pentacles, it can talk about a slow down or slow up in your money, needing or requiring patience as well. I'm telling you, like, it's giving me, I feel like in a way, Diddy even like celebrated. Because again, I'm getting this energy around like the house parties and things like that, okay? Because Ten of Pentacles is real estate, a home environment as well. Three of Cups is something to celebrate, being joyous, coming together, right? This is like, again, giving me the energy of like the house parties, or Diddy spent a lot of fucking money, okay, put a lot of money out there to accomplish what he wanted accomplished, okay, against Tupac. And this Knight of Pentacles here, it was literally to stop the show or to slow down his money completely, you know? And I feel like back then he was happy about it. He was like, yeah, like, you know, he's gonna have to sit down after this, you know. I'm hearing the coast is mine. I don't even know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, but the coast is mine. Like, I don't know if he was trying to take over the West Coast too, but I will say Diddy has some very, very large ambitions back then. I mean, his eyes were 10 times bigger than his stomach. That's for damn sure. So I feel like, you know, back then he rejoiced about this, or he was, you know, he was kind of glad he was out of the way, is what I'm getting here. Until Tupac wasn't out of the way. Because again, that first initial ambush, it didn't work. It didn't work. If anything, it just made Tupac even more pissed off. Like, really. So it's like the effort at first didn't work. Again, look at this. Eight of Wands. The shooting, the drive-by or something. And look, Ten of Swords. It's like he tried to take him out. It didn't work because it's in the reverse. Okay, Ten of Swords can mean like a fatal accident as well, backstabbing, betrayal, but it's in the reverse. Okay, so it didn't work the first time. See how he survived. Ace of Swords, he made it through. And I think that really, and look, he just solidified himself even more after that. So trying to take Tupac out only solidified him even more. And I think that infuriated Diddy even more. You know what I mean? So it was like he would stop at nothing, kind of the energy is what I'm getting, at least back then, to get him the hell out of here. And now, here we are 30 years later, he feels like almost regretting about it or paranoid about it now. Because again, people are talking and we were never supposed to know he was behind his demise or his attempted demise or anything like that. You know what I mean? So very interesting reading here. Very interesting. I can't wait to get into Tupac and Jay-Z though, because the fact that he even showed up in this reading at all is very telling. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys were able to resonate with something. If this makes sense, leave a like on the video, leave a comment, let me know what you know. Please correct me if you guys need, see fit. Subscribe, share this video. Okay, thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.